Instead of always having to yell over the rapids, paddlers have developed a number of signals with which they communicate to each other from the top to the bottom of the rapid and so forth. The most common of which you're going to see, hopefully at least, is a straight up and down paddle. This is the all clear signal telling you to come on ahead. You may also see someone pointing the paddle off to the side. This one, if you were looking at it, would mean go right. The paddle pointing to your right as you're looking at it, receiving the signal, means that you should go right. You may also see someone pointing you with a little bit of a jerk to the paddle. That would mean go far left. In general, these are the most common signals used, but in situations where you can't see the bottom of the drop or won't be able to see the eddy, people also use a whistle. This is really good for going around blind corners or just off steep drops. One signal means all clear. Two signals means wait, hold up, wait for another signal. And three means get out of your boat and scout or see what could be the matter. We also have that signal with the paddle. Anytime you see someone holding up a paddle and waving it back and forth, don't go. That means get out of your boat, take a look, see what's the matter. With this set of signals, we can negotiate our way down pretty difficult rapids without slowing down and without having to scream at each other. Some other signals you may see along the way are going to be to identify hazards. A basic rule of these signals is that you always point where you want someone to go. You may indicate that there's a tree, the best thing we could come up with. This means there's a tree, but then the signal will not be where the tree is, but where you should go. That's really important. Always point where you want people to go, never at the hazard or obstruction. Some more advanced signals you may see along the way would be this indicating that you need to boof the drop, potentially shallow at the bottom, or a difficult move to make. Could be which we use to indicate plug in the drop, meaning it's probably a sloper and we want you to paddle down the drop so that you can punch the hole. Other signals you may see are simple hand signals. Stop, come on down, go left, go right. You get the picture. Another commonly used signal would be a circular motion with your hands, meaning to eddy out. You may actually see eddy and a number, 1, 2, 3. This may be that the eddy is very small and only 1, 2, or 3 boats can fit into that eddy. So you should only send them down 1, 2, or 3 at a time. Another signal that hopefully you won't see too often is going to be fingers waved in the air. This means to go ahead and portage. This one, when someone points to their eyes, is a good indicator that you need to scout. So you will probably see it like this. Or, this way you know whether to go ahead and pick up your boat and start carrying the rapid, or to leave your boat, take your throw rope, and come down and take a look. It's not as important which signal you use as that your entire party knows the signals you're using and what they mean, so that you guys and your whole group can get down the river safely and quickly. Now, anytime you're getting out to scout a rapid, you're going to be looking downstream and you might not be the first to want to paddle that rapid. So it's mandatory that you just go ahead and bring your throw rope. This way, the first person to run that rapid is going to have you already ready. But there's not much use in having a throw rope if you don't know how to use it. These throw bags are really simple to use. They're small, they're compact, they hold a lot of rope. What you do is you take your carabiner off, you open up the end of the bag just enough so that the rope will flow through freely. Then you take out a bite of rope. Now I've got enough that this throw bag is going to have some momentum when I let it go. Anytime you're setting safety at a rapid, it's a good idea to plan what's about to happen. At a spot like this, I'm pretty sure the swimmer is going to submerge in the hole and pop up moving downstream fast. Therefore, I'm going to find a spot where I can anchor myself against the pull that's about to happen. Instead of coming down here where the rocks are slick and angled towards the river, I might be able to catch the swimmer there, but he might pull me in. Instead, I'm going to find somewhere where the rocks are projecting up, or possibly where there's a tree to get behind. And I'm going to set myself up where I can take a seat or lean back and have a really good foothold to pull on. Then, I'm going to wrap the rope around my waist once, and pull all the slack out. This way I've got a free throwing arm, and yet I'm not going to drop the rope with either hand. On one hand, if the pull is too hard, it might pull me into the water, but I'm a lot less likely to get the rope burn on my hands, which might cause me to let go or fall forwards. So in this way, I'm going to throw the rope, and as soon as that rope is headed towards the swimmer, I'm going to sit down and brace myself for the pull that's about to happen. It's a good idea to lead the swimmer just slightly. Overshot, like if the swimmer's coming down here, I'll aim just behind the swimmer, downstream and across him. That way, as they go downstream fast and that rope starts to play out, they're going to run right into it. The other idea, some people like to just aim straight for their head and hit them with the bag. But in a case like this, where the swimmer could be underwater for a period of time, there's really not much to aim for. So always aim just slightly downstream and across the path of the swimmer, and they'll end up at the rope. It's always a good idea to practice with your throw rope so you know how long this bag is, and then you can plan ahead for where that rope is going to pull somebody. Another thing to remember is to grab the rope, not the bag. These bags have 60 feet of rope in them, and you don't want to go 60 feet downstream before it pulls you to safety. Well, say I just made that throw and I missed the swimmer, but they're still in need of my help. There's another thing you can do besides stuff the whole bag back. You can just find either a rock or just grab some water. And then make your second throw. The added weight of the water will allow that bag to travel just as if it was full. After the incident is over, it's always a good idea to stuff your throw bag. The easiest way to do this is open the bag nice and wide, hold it open with one hand, now put the throw rope over your shoulder. This allows you to stuff with one hand and hold with the other, or possibly even both hands.